Good morning, good morning. So you can't see, but my desk is relatively clean. Look, I can go like this. I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts, and I've got a little bit of a journal hangover. So it's time, I gotta cleanse my creative palette. So I cleaned my room a bit. I left some things out, like this little bag of gems, because Melodi Made is a channel, a lot of you already know her. Her name's Melodi. She has a channel called Melodi Made, and she's been on YouTube for 3 years. Well, she's doing a celebration and a contest, and there's a list of things that each one gets you an entry. You make a hand for her to hang up in her room, and an ATC, which my understanding of an ATC is an artist's trading card. I hope that's right, Melodi. And then a VR, which is I hope it's a video recording. This is my VR. And I think that's it. I think it's those 3 things. And you mail that to her, and then you enter. And the drawing or the contest prizes or announcements or whatever are November something. I can't remember exactly what. But anyway, this morning she was doing Tea Tuesday. Melodi, this isn't tea, but full disclosure, there's no alcohol. Hazelnut. Oh, love it. So, I am going to do a hand for her. And coincidentally, one of the things I love to have around me are hamsas, which is a hand. And it has the eye of protection in the palm. And so my idea is that that's what I'm going to do for my hand. This is the back of my Fiskars card when I got my cutter, my little cutter. I save those things. Ooh. And I'd save them for stuff just like this. I wanted to mention, while I'm cutting this out so I don't forget, I bought this issue of the Foxy Rag. From Tracy. I'll put the link down below. I don't know if I'm allowed to show it. Pardon me. I don't know if I'm allowed to show it because it would kind of be reproducing it on my video. I'm going to ask her if I'm allowed to video it, and if I am, I will do a shout out to her, because I've had printer problems and I haven't been able to print it. I actually went over to Etsy and bought it. It's a digital magazine, and I'm one of those people. You don't have to print it. You can just read it and enjoy it digitally. And there's things you can print out and things to make and stuff like that. If you want to print them, you can. And lots of ideas. But I had printer issues, and I'm one of those people that I'm old school. I gotta have it in my hand. I gotta read it. Well, I went to print it off. 85 pages. This thing is full. And I thumbed through it. I haven't had time to really sit, to really sit down with it. What's going on there? But it's full. If you guys have thought about doing the Foxy rag, I highly recommend it. I did look through it a little bit, and there's some really cool papers, some articles. She features some new artists, so that's fun. I can't wait to... I just saw them. I haven't gone to their channels or anything like that, but I plan to show them some Free Spirit love. Okay, well, there you go. There's my hand. I don't know if I'll even be... Oh, sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Oh... I don't know if I will even be in the running. You should see the hands. So it needs to have a hole right here. She's going to hang them all from her ceiling. Yeah. So this morning she's having Tea Tuesday. I'm sitting in my pajamas, all puffy-eyed and waiting for the sun to come up. And she's having Tea Tuesday, and she started showing the prizes. And I'm like, OMG. That's it. I'm going up to my room right now. Which I promptly did. So, oh, hold on. I've got to turn something off. I don't know how to do it on this. I hope that'll work. You know what I forgot to get was, I need paper. So hold on. I have a drawer here full of digis. So I think my hand is going to be boho, Buddha, boho, kind of like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's see. I have a whole... This is all William Morris, actually. I should have grabbed these before, guys. Sorry. I kind of knew what I wanted, but I forgot to grab them. Don't know if this is really what I want. I want really kind of more of a paisley. Yeah, this is William Morris. I think this is Artie Mays. This is the sort of colors I'm after. Blues and reds, which, you know, I don't know why I picked these. Well, it's got red in it. And green. That might work. I have so much stuff over there, I can do anything. I want to do one side one color and one side another color. I think this is one of those times when my printer wasn't talking right, wasn't communicating right, and I ended up printing two of everything. This is not Artie Mays. This is Pink Monarch Prints. Yeah. Okay. Not sure why they don't have their own file. I don't know if that's the closest one that I can see. The yellow doesn't do it for me. Okay. Well, we're going to keep that as a possibility. But I I want it to be sturdy because I'm going to punch holes in it, and I'm going to hang beads from it. Let's see, where are you? Paper pads, that's what I want right here. Okay, now we're talking. This is what I was looking for. They're gonna hang from her ceiling, so I want both sides, you know, if it turns like this, I want it to be able to be pretty on both sides. Oh, this would be gorgeous, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, I don't know where that's from. I have the paper pack still though. I save the ends, you know, when you buy a paper pack. Oh, look at that. Now that would be gorgeous, wouldn't it? Okay, so that's a maybe. That's a maybe. I think we might have a problem here. I have to be more discriminating? Discriminating. Very Victorian. I don't think I'll do that. No, one side's going to be dark, so I want the other side to be light. This is, I think this is Time is an Illusion. I think. Oh, gosh. Well, it's kind of dark, but we're going to do it anyway. No, even though it's gorgeous. And I have tons of, oh my land, look at that. Maybe that could be our dark side. The dark side. Oh my gosh. I do like that better than this. Okay. This is our dark side. So that side needs to be a little lighter, I think. Oh. Okay. Not squares. No. Okay. So that's our dark side. Let's look back at these and see if there's a light one. No. No. Maybe. This is definitely a maybe, but why waste this great big one? We're only going to need that, right? And then I think this needs to be in the mix. And then we had these. Do we want flowers? Let's decide that. We're whittling it down. Okay, this is from the Seamstress's Journal. This is from Stamperia. It's called Threads. It's not the right stuff. Okay, so that's what we have. Where'd this come from? Well, that's just purry right there, ain't it? Graphics 45. Yeah, one of the prizes that she's doing. Woo! I wish those were bigger. No, that's not. I have those already. Okay, well, we've gone through these. I wanted to pick through these because they're cardstock. They're heavy. Some handmade paper. That is not appropriate. Let's put that in there because it's light. I love this, but gosh, I've used it a lot. I don't know. I like it though. Okay. It's more for shabby chic. Look at that. Ugh. All right, those are dark. Okay. You can't. I mean, there's so many choices that you have to be, you just have to eliminate anything that has anything that's not perfect. Because if you don't, you'll be there all day going through them, you know? Okay, I'm going to put these papers aside because I want to make an envelope for it. Right down there, I have a pull-out drawer, and I've started putting papers from digis from people with their names on them so that I can give them their shout out when I use them, because when I first started doing this, yeah, this is going to be gorgeous. Okay, so that is definitely going to be our dark side. Now, what about the light side? We have this one. And if we put our hand, where is she? Like so, then we would catch the butterflies. Okay, so I think this is really like a 9. We could still use some of this. It would definitely match. This is from the same pack. It's darker than I wanted to go. Man, is it beautiful. I think I'm going to do it. I think we'll do these two. Oh, let's do it between these two here. What do we want? This one or this one? I could use the gold with this. I have some lace I've pulled out I can use with this. It is lighter. Oh, hard decisions. This is Blue Fern Studio, I think. Let's see. Yeah. It's the Bird Waltz. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, we still get to make trading cards. So, okay, that's a no. Right? Yeah. This is a no. Eliminate that. Wow. I just love this paper. This is what we're going to do right here. And then we're going to keep this for trim. Okay. I may change my mind, guys. You know, I may get it done and then go, I just realized that I didn't turn the television off downstairs. So let me just shut my door a little bit. Yeah, I really have no business at all being up here. I have appointments today. But, you know, some things are very important. Okay, so if I cut it, I would like some of the design to go up if I can, so... You know, I'm wondering... Let's just see how stiff this is going to be. Okay. I'm going to cut them both and see how stiff it is, and then I'm going to decide if I need more cardstock. And I have a brown Sharpie. I got the last of the corn, oops, out of the dehydrator this morning. And I'm kind of over it. I'm glad it's the last of it. So if you guys haven't gone over to Melodi Made, MELODIMADE, all one word. Go over there. We can do the challenge together. I know some of you already are. Gosh, the entries are fabulous. I mean, really, really neat imagination. Okay, let's do this thing. I don't care if it has an edge on it. That's why I didn't do it in pencil. I'm gonna just dress it and who knows what all. So. Still working on a little project I have in mind. It might be kind of a surprise. I wanted to get it done in October. I'm hoping I still can, but I'm not going to announce it until it's done. I was going to talk about it, but I decided no. Okay, so this is this side. So I need, this paper isn't all that thick now that I've got it done. Let's do this one. And where? Let's see. Do I just want this? No. No. So that writing is upside down. I can take it right out of the middle. I don't, I can do it right here, or right here maybe. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I'm totally intrigued by this project. I have hamsas all around my house. I have a beautiful hamsa necklace. My husband and kids all know I love hamsas, so I love the sentiment of a hamsa. These are not hamsas. Melodi did not ask us to make a hamsa. To me, that's what my project will reflect. But that she didn't ask us to make a hamsa. She just asked to make a hand because it has a significance. I can't remember what she said. On one of her videos, she explained it. But I don't remember what video it was. And, you know, you'll really need to go over there and check her channel to see what the rules are and all of that, because, you know me, I'm terrible at remembering details. And I'll confess, I was excited to do this project from the minute I saw it because I want to do a hamsa hand. But then this morning I saw the prizes and I'm like, whoa, I want to win. So a little bit of greed snuck in, I think. Or inspiration. We'll just say that I was inspired. We have 70-ish weather today, and then boom, winter's coming. There's snow coming in the mountains, and rain for a couple days first, and then snow. I've been watching, in our area, people go, you can drive really, literally 5 minutes, depending on, even if you're in the dead center of town, it'll take you 10 minutes to get to the mountains. So people hike, and there's Facebook pages about all the hiking, all the trails and all of that, and then they, in the summer and spring and whatever, they have groups of people who, they post it and then volunteers just go and groom the trails and pick up trash and repaint signs and whatever. So they're beautiful walking trails. And I recently liked the, let's see if I did this wrong, because that's what I was thinking was going to happen, is I was going to end up with 2 on the same side. Okay, that's pretty. I like that. Aha! Okay, now how tough is it? Let's see. Let's see how thick it feels. Oh, I think it's okay. Now, what do I want to do with... Do I want to cover that? I may want to. What would I cover it with? Let me get a little scrap of this lace and see what that would look like. Because I don't know if you'd even be able to see it, really. So this is the lace I had in mind. And so if this were covering it, and I have this on this side, oh, well, you know, you probably would be able to see it, right? Okay, I'm going to cut some of this lace. I know it has a tail here somewhere where I've already chopped a piece off. Where is it? Where are you? There it is, right there. I'd like to save this if I can. I don't know that I'll need it on the whole thing because I don't know if you're going to be able to really see. you know, and I think I might have cut that too short. Well, you know, this is really shiny, so I think I'm going to, I should have set a timer. I can see my timing fine. It says 30 minutes already. Yeah, I save the backs to anything I can. When I buy something new or when Doug does, I save it all. Sometimes I don't want cardboard. I want this. I don't want that open space. For stuff just like this, actually. Okay. Maybe we should leave this down. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, folks. I wouldn't call this a tutorial by any stretch, but I feel like this is too much. It's just a waste. It will give the hand some substance, but I just don't feel like we need it. I don't know if I'll need it down by the wrist either, because I have a plan for that. So yesterday, I learned about a new breed of dog. I knew that there was such a dog as a Bernese Doodle. Bernie Doodle. I had heard of those. I love both breeds. Love poodles. They're absolutely I just love poodles. Standard poodles. I've always wanted a standard poodle. They're so smart, so loyal, so fun. And I love mountain dogs too. The Berneses are great. Love them. Neither one I'll probably ever have, but so my son knows that I'm crazy for dogs, and he says, Mom, I think you really want a Bernie Doodle. I said, no, I don't. Why? I said, well, because as much as I love the mountain dogs, they're just too much. They're too goofy for me right now in this stage of my life. They're too big and they're too hairy. Love them, but it's just not the dog for me. And he goes, yeah, but these are smaller. Yeah, well, not that small. He goes, yeah, they're micro. What? What do you mean they're micro? Yeah, they are double bred to miniature poodles. Toys. What? So he showed me a picture. Gosh, you guys. He didn't talk me into buying one, but I mean, that face, hypoallergenic, freaking colorful, those great big eyes, playful. What a dog. Wow. Cute. That's just cute right there. I had no idea that was happening. I want, you know, we're going to have something on top of that, so I just don't want anything hanging over the edge like that. I want it covering the edge. I don't want to, I don't know what you'd call that, an open edge, I guess. I wasn't going to try to cover the whole thing, but I think I better because what if I did have an open edge? Would that be such a bad thing? Yeah, because it wouldn't do what I need it to do. You'd see the cardboard is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, my son is still here, so I don't know if I will do a second video today. I'm not sure what his plans are for me today. So maybe I got to get it done in time to mail it though. Melody, when is the end date? I forgot. And I'm using Fabri-Tac because I trust it. And I hope you guys have gotten your glue by now. Let's see, how am I going to do that? We'll make a mitered corner. My dog, I think it's my boy. He's right outside the door going, trying to be quiet. We got up early. Not sure why, but we did. And sitting there having coffee and watching the news and whatever. And just watched Melodi's Tea Tuesday. Jumped up to go get dressed, and I had fed the dogs and they'd been out and all that jazz. And I go in my bedroom and he's cuddled up in his bed. What? Get your bucket up. You got me up at the crack of dawn 30, buddy. What do you get me up and then go back to bed? I don't like that. He didn't even lift his head. He just looked at me like, Mom, I'm tired. I'm really tired. Yeah, because you've been up since 6 o'clock. Little brat. Yeah, he was all snuggled up in his bed. So I got his blankie and covered him up. And he just looked at me like, thanks, Mom. Yeah, I'm glad I'm covering this. It'll also give some tooth to the paper, but I don't really think I don't think we're desperate for that. I think it'll stick fine. But now it's going to stick really well. Tammy, I'm loving. I watched your video yesterday. Did you see my comment? I thought for sure it was going to cost me money. As soon as you opened those packages, I was like, oh, Oh, that is cool. She had some celestial type stamps, and they were cool, but I resisted. I don't even have a astrology book in mind yet, so I had a little self-control. Do I get chocolate for that? Okay, I gotta remember that this is gonna be covered up, so I don't really need to worry about this stuff here, because it's all gonna be covered up. I just need to worry about what's gonna show on the very edge. That's all I'm really concerned about. Okay. Really trying to make use of every bit of this lace. I'm really not paying attention to whether I've got the shiny side in or out. You're not going to see enough of it to even matter. I don't think. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and take that chunk off. And I apologize, one of my seamstress diary videos, it was really cattywampus, and you guys were watching the top of my head and my belly hanging over, and I'm sorry. I just got excited about her, and I must have bumped the table because it's even actually just crooked, so sorry guys. I can normally catch stuff like that because I have a cheater mirror right here. You've heard me say I got to adjust my cheater mirror. Yeah, I have a big, it's like a makeup mirror. They used to, in the 50s, you saw them in motels actually, mounted to the wall. It's a magnifying mirror. They're big and round like this. Well, I have it mounted right here, straight in front of me. So I see what you see. So normally if I bump something, I can see it right here and I can correct it, but somehow that video got past me. Oh, love this. This is fun, girl. This is fun. We're having fun now. Tracy, if you're watching this, comment. I never know if you're watching or not. One thing I can see about this project right off the bat is it's going to come together really fast. You get the foundation done really quick. This is fast. I mean, I'm making it a lot harder than it needs to be. I don't know how you guys don't get glue all over. I'm just, look, yuck. It comes off, so, you know, there's that, but still, I can't let go of anything while I'm making the movie, whatever, the video. My poor nail gal. I watched stupid TV last night. Jeez. Really, some of it is just an insult to your intelligence. I don't know how people can sit and watch TV all the time. I can't find anything to watch. I mean, there's times when I plan to just sit on my rear end and watch TV. I can't find anything that's worth watching. I love Big Bang Theory. That's a good show, but I've seen them all so many times. My dog, he must be just laying right by the door because I can hear him clunk. His little collar is right up against the door. Which door reminds me, we ordered the door for my craft room a couple months ago, at least. I thought it was ordered and it turned out it wasn't, and so we ordered it again. Supposedly, our shipping container comes this Friday. Did I tell you guys the saga of the shipping container? Be careful if you're buying one. The prices have like tripled. That really hurt. It's still cheaper than a storage unit from Home Depot, but yeah, they're not cheap. But, no, don't do that, Carol. Don't do that. I can't remember if I told you the story. I was talking online saw an advertisement, contacted them. Yep, we have them. I said, do you have a new one? Yep. And I should have recognized, in fact, I actually did recognize might be an issue because the price was less than half than what I'd been told by friends. But I thought, well, maybe he went and got a lot of them and got a good deal. Who knows, How soon could I get them? I had been told that it took months to get one delivered because they try to deliver more than one to the area, so they wait till they've got, enough to make it worth their while, which makes perfect sense to me. And he said, no, we can get it there in 16 hours. Oh, okay. I said, well, we don't have our spot ready yet. So when I do, we'll contact you. Okay, that sounds great. I had noticed that his messaging was a little off. Sometimes his messages didn't, quite make sense. I had to clarify with him. And he had told me that I didn't need to deposit or anything. I just paid on delivery. I said, that would be great. He also told me that they could put it exactly where I needed it. I said, that's great too, because it's going to be a tight spot. No problem. They can do it. I said, that's awesome. Well, long story short, my husband worked for a solid week, hard labor with railroad ties and dirt and gravel and rented machinery and all kinds of stuff, and got this place ready. It looks like a boat dock, basically, on the side of his shop. And we need it slid right in on the side of his shop. And we got it the same color as his shop, so it won't look ridiculous. Because I'm sure the neighbors would appreciate some big shipping container that has graffiti all over it or something. He works so hard, so hard. And so finally, my husband gave me the word, yeah, it's good. Go ahead and tell him that we're ready. So I did. I messaged the guy and said, we're ready. And he said, okay, we'll be there. I'll ship it out today. I'm like, whoa, okay. From Arizona to Idaho. He said, it'll be 16 hours. I said, that's great. So the next day, I said, do you have a time? We have appointments. We're going to be out of town this week at one point. We need to plan. Do you have any kind of a time frame? I figured they were on the road. Then I got to where his messages, I couldn't really understand him. And that was like, whoa, uh-oh. So I told my husband, I'm not sure about this. I got a funny feeling. Sure enough, he texted me back and said, let's see, it goes like this, right? He texted me back and said, I talked with my manager, although his English was really broken. Talked with the manager, we need $500 for the trip charge. I said, yeah, that's not going to happen. And we're done. And so I blocked him from messaging me. And told my husband the bad news. He was really bummed. Oh, God. All that hard work. I said, well, I should have known. So I contacted this other place in Utah, and they said, yeah, we get calls about them all the time. And some people send them money. I'm like, oh, no. And she said, yeah, they're not from here. They don't have shipping containers. It's all a big phone scam, a big scam. Oh, jeez. Close call. But these guys are legit, and they're bringing our shipping container this week. So I'm sure that was a really boring story if you don't order shipping containers. But if you're in the market for one, be careful. Yeah, really glad I laid that down. Not so sure about the outlining. And on the other hand, I kind of like it. So I don't know, we'll have to see. I don't want it to accidentally stick in the wrong place. This side of the hand looks like it should have a glove on it. And some of hers do. They're so cute. So cute. I really want to accentuate the brown so that the brown outlining just kind of blends in. I'm kind of glad I used brown and not black. I'd probably be in trouble if I would have used black. And I could have turned the paper over. I just didn't. Now, is there anything I want underneath? Do I want a tab? Because I could put a tab right there. I mean, anybody who knows me knows I love a good tab. So it's going to be hanging like this. I don't know why I want a tab on it, but that might be too shiny. still have just a few little bits. I'm going to get my tab maker. I just love this thing. I just love it. I don't want that. Not that I don't like it. I do like it, but it's not the thing for this. Let's see, we'll go medium-ish. So this will be for that side, and then let's get a piece for, gosh, I threw all those pieces away, didn't I? Yep. I did too. Where's the trash? No, I didn't. Okay, so where are you? There's a piece right there. Can I make a tab out of it? I don't know if I can or not. How about this one? It's got to be the same size. That's going to be the deal breaker. I'm just going to cut it because I want it exactly the same size. Yep, we're about out of time. I don't know how to make a 45-minute video. I'm trying. It's just not happening. But maybe this is a good place. I don't even need that now. Maybe this is a good place to stop. Okay, let me show you where we're at. There's our hand. And I will put a tab right in here for no particular reason, just because I like it. And I will make it match both sides, and I might sew it. Okay, that's where we are so far. Thanks, Melody. This is a great challenge. Great challenge. I'm having fun already. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video. This is a perfect project if you're in between projects or you're stuck. Take something like this on. It'll cleanse your creative palette. You guys have a great day. Let's all take care of each other. Bye-bye.